that's what they hate about it, bro, because the channel got numbers, bro.
Yeah.
The channel got numbers, and we do it without them, bro. We do it on our terms with our stories, bro, and that's what they hate, bro.
Yes,
you know what I
sir.
mean?
Yes, sir.
You know, and so we strong, bro, and they hate to see that, dog. You know, like I say all the time, bro, every guest is a brick in the building. You know what I mean? You know, I just kind of like, I'm driving the car, you know what I mean? You know, but everybody's built that building, and it's a powerful building of positivity. Every single word in the dictionary that is talking about adversity and lifting yourself up from the trenches. I mean, you know what I'm saying, bro.
And you know what, bro? The good thing about it is that the hood dudes have none, bro. I mean, you know, we know you got your own, but I'm saying the real ones, we come out wrong sometimes.
I'm losing weight, man. I was like, damn, I gotta chunk them. I mean, I was trying to hit the bag, and then my video, and I'm like, fuck, I'm slow as dog. And I mean, I need to step my shit up.
To get that power in me, it's a wrap, brother.
Yeah, that's basically what it is, dog. I'm going for the, you know.
It's awesome, man. We love it, bro.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. You know, I love my people. Even though they give me shit for being a half breed, dog.
Hey,
you know what?
You are,
my heart's at, baby.
Nah,
I mean,
hey,
half Mexican and half Jew. You know what I mean?
We're all mixed, brother.
Absolutely, dog.
I've been in these YouTube streets for a minute. I've seen YouTube channels come and go. Very few have survived these dreaded YouTube streets. It's a tough game, and it isn't for the weak. It's a constant grind, a daily uphill battle that very few are made for. People think it's easy. I'ma start a YouTube channel, get millions and millions of views, go viral, blow up, get my own late night talk show on NBC after Jimmy Kimmel. They will soon find out it ain't that easy. I remember when Lucky from Hoodstocks had about 2,000 subscribers. I was one of his first guests on his show. Believe it or not, there was a time where I had more subscribers than Hoodstocks. Back when he was recording at his house. To see him get to where he is today, 200,000 subscribers, self-made businessman, is dope. I pulled up to his pop-up today in Whittier. I had to show him some support after all the BS he's been going through these past couple of weeks. The vibe was amazing. I got to meet the new Hoodstocks crew. Shout out to Droops. Showed me mad love. Good dude. I posted up outside, drank a few beers, smoked a little J, and enjoyed myself. While I was taking a hit of that lovely OG Kush, I couldn't help think to myself, first of all, how good this Kush is and how high I am right now. But I couldn't help think to myself how I missed the days when people weren't so sensitive, when we could all joke and make fun of each other without getting butthurt. Much simpler times. And I'm trying to adjust to these new times, but it's hard. It's hard to adjust to this crybaby culture that takes offense to everything, but I'm trying. People ask me why I'm okay with what Lucky said. The African booty scratcher thing. Why, as a quote, black man, am I okay with Lucky saying something like that? Because I'm intelligent enough to know that Lucky isn't racist. That's the thing. Does racism exist? Yes. Is racism a real thing in this country? Of course it is. But people, this ain't it. This ain't it. Like, keep it pushing. Nothing to see here type shit. This ain't it. To even lump this into a category like that is silly to me. But whatever, that's old news. We're moving on. Let's talk about today's event. LA County and Orange County came out for Lucky. It was face tattoos and rags everywhere. But you know what? it was all love. Not one bit of me felt like something would pop off at any minute. Everyone there was there for the love of Hoodstocks. Hoodstocks, a brand that represents the streets, a brand that did it all without the help of the, quote, big guys. Lucky didn't have to go on Adam 22 and show his ass and act like a clown to get to where he is. No. He did it from hard work and authenticity, something that very few YouTubers lack nowadays. Lucky didn't have to go on Vlad TV and tell incriminating stories that could eventually get his friends locked up. No, he did it with consistency and dedication. Something that a lot, nay, most people don't have. Dedication. Shout out to Hoodstocks. Thank you for the love. I felt it. Can't wait to see what you have in the future, my man.
Hold yourselves accountable for your shit, and let's move forward. With that said, hey, we got enough adversity on the streets. This pop-up right here has been peaceful and it's been successful, and I thank God for that right there. You know what? There's too much shit going on in the streets for us to be going at it with each other over fucking stupidity. You know what I mean? I'm gonna hold myself accountable for my shit. Hold yourselves accountable for your shit, and let's move forward. With that said, love and respect to everybody, all the supporters. I love you guys, man. It's the holidays. Let's take care of our family. Let's worry about our family. Let's think about what we're gonna do next year. You know what I mean? To pick each other up instead of drag each other down. Shout out to all my dogs right here from Orange County to LA. You already know what to do right here, baby. This is Hoodstocks right here.
Thank you for tuning in to DustyVisionTV. Please hit that like button if you have not already. And if this is your first time joining the channel and you like what you hear, please hit that subscribe button. And if you enjoyed this video, you just might appreciate this bonus clip I'm about to play for you right now.
I'm from Africa, you from Africa, you African booty scratcher.
Lucky isn't racist. You are just too damn sensitive. We go around proudly calling each other the N-word, but we get upset when someone else calls us an African booty scratcher. I'll never understand that type of logic. Anyone who grew up in the 1980s remembers hearing the term African booty scratcher. It was never something we would get our panties in a bunch about back then. Well, except for Trey in Boys in the Hood. He was not too happy about being called that.
Punk, I'll kick your ass.
Nowadays, we cry over the silliest shit. I don't know what it is about men nowadays. I don't know if it's something in the tap water. I don't know if it's the fact that most of y'all were raised by women. But what's happening to men in this country? Black men specifically. We're literally crying because some dude said African booty scratcher. Or are we more upset at the fact that the girl he was talking with said she didn't date black guys? Is that why you're mad? You need your binky? You want your pacifier, you little fucking baby? A chick says she doesn't date black guys, and now people are turning on her. We're doomed. We have a bunch of sensitive motherfuckers walking around who can't understand that people have preferences. Yeah. And guess what? People like to joke. And Lucky was joking when he said that. But now he's racist. It's ridiculous. I was on Hoodstocks way back in the day when Lucky first started his channel. Yeah, me, the black guy. Guess what the topic was? Brown and black coming together during the George Floyd situation of 2020. Remember that? The summer of love when we tore this bitch up. Yeah, Lucky was down for the cause back then.
Hold on, let me get a little drink of this. I got some Jack and root beer. I might be violating the Jack.
And root beer.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, bro. That's what I had, homie.
I've never heard anybody drink Jack and root beer. What?
I mean, I'm gonna get some hate mail right now, dog. I'm gonna get some hate mail, dog. You know what I mean? Someone's gonna be like, "Fuck you, you ain't shit.
Yeah.
How the fuck you gonna drink Jack like that?" You know what I mean? Fucking, hey, I've been getting it all week. It's okay. Let me get a drink this real quick.
Do that. Want a little vanilla ice cream to go in there?
Flu. Hell yeah. Flu. Hell yeah. I love that shit. That's when you know we're gonna have a good podcast today. We got a good group of fellas right here.
Lucky ain't no racist. You are just too damn sensitive. Grow a pair of balls and stop being a little bitch. Everything can't be racist. Our ancestors are flipping over in their graves at what you ding-dongs call racist. Your great-grandma, God bless her soul, who had German shepherds sicked on her because she didn't leave town before sundown, is rolling over in her grave at what you call racist. What's making everyone so sensitive? It's got to be all the processed foods y'all niggas are eating or something that got you all sensitive. Is it the Jack in the Box, dog? The 2 tacos? What is it? The fucking cream Russian backwoods? Is it the Takis chips? What is it? Tired of this sensitive ass generation. Oh, Dusty Vision, you're always capping for the Browns. I hear that a lot. I don't cap for anybody. I tell what's right. I don't care if you're black, brown, white, Asian. And in this instance, black dudes, podcasters specifically, YouTubers, are being a little sensitive on this issue. Maybe it's just because I'm 50 years old, pushing 50, and I come from a time where we didn't cry over stupid shit like this. I don't know. The 80s and 90s were just a rough time. Maybe you kids had it too good. I don't know what it is. What do you think it is? Comment down below. What were your thoughts when you heard Lucky say African booty scratcher? Did you get offended? Did you laugh? I laughed. It was a fucking joke. But now we can't even joke about other people anymore. When I was a kid, you could joke about other people because we weren't all sensitive little bitches. That's just my opinion. Let me know if you disagree with me, if you agree with me. Either way, I really don't care, to be honest with you. But feel free to share your comments down below. Call me a piece of shit, capping for the Mexicans, whatever you want to say. The floor is yours now. I'm going to get the heck out of here. Thank you for joining the channel. Please hit that like button if you haven't already. And if this is your first time joining the channel and you like what you hear, please hit that subscribe button. Munchie B recently went on No Jumper and said Mexicans have little pitos.
It's widely known that Mexicans got little pitos.
Really, nigga?
This was in reference to a Hispanic female on the Hoodstocks podcast saying that she doesn't date black dudes. This led to a bunch of black podcasters getting their panties in a bunch. What does she mean? She doesn't date black guys. I hate to break it to you, but people do have preferences. And just because someone has a preference or doesn't prefer a certain race, it doesn't mean they're racist. It's one of the silliest arguments I've ever heard. Even sillier was when Munchie B, probably drunk, most likely drunk, said,
It's widely known that Mexicans got little pitos.
Hell no!
When I heard that, my first thoughts were, and I'm not even being funny, my first thoughts were, Munchie, how do you know this? I grew up around a lot of Hispanics. And not once have I ever heard that or inquired about that being a stereotype. How do you know that Mexicans have small pitos, Munchie? That was a very suspect comment. Very suspect. Not only suspect, it was racist. And combating a supposed racist comment with an obvious racist comment, lumping every member of a group into a box and saying their genitalia is smaller than average, is flat out racist. It's funny how we, black folk, scream racism all the time. Everything is racist. But in all truth, we are some of the most racist groups in this country. Yes. Yes, my people. Yeah. No one checks us on it either. Somehow, maybe it's because other groups are afraid to call us out, but somehow we get away with blatant racism. Shut up, white boy. So I got to call Munchie out. What you said was not cool, and it's a little strange. It's a little strange. Like, I'm trying to figure out for the life of me how you know the size of all Mexicans pitos. Then you went on to say, that's why 304s only date Mexican dudes. Because they have smaller pitos than black dudes.
That's the only reason why prostitutes, they get in the cars with these Mexicans on Fig, Western, Long Beach Boulevard, Sepulveda, Lakerson on these tracks.
You're saying they're ducking the big cocks?
Bro.
What?
That's why you hit some prostitute pussy, they shit still tight.
What is this? Huh? This is whack. I can't get jiggy with this shit.
According to the 304s I've spoken to over the years, and yes, for whatever reasons, I've spoken with quite a few. Mainly, it's because in the 304's experience, black dudes were a little more aggressive with the poontang than most other races. I've heard this time and time again. One thing I never heard was, we only date Mexican dudes because they have little pitos. Never once in my life have I heard that. And I'd bet money that most 304s would agree with what I just said. I zucks with the Munchie. Heavy. But what you did, Munchie, your comments, they were racist. I gotta call a spade a spade. But what do you guys think about Munchie's comments about Mexicans having small pitos? Comment down below, hit that like button if you haven't already. And if this is your first time joining the channel and you like what you hear, please hit that subscribe button.